web design. All right, a unique stat. The Benson Koppel, I write articles for this Chris Benson, fabulous guy. It's a practice transition company for those of you who don't know. But Chris, fabulous guy, good friend of mine, and really good at data. I really respect the data they gather. And this stat always surprised me a little bit because of how quick people are on the go now. Come and go, instant satisfaction. Yet, the study finds the average consumer spends over 12 minutes on an orthodontic website before making a decision. Over 12 minutes. So if you're the practice, again, unique experience, what your website should look like, how it should feel, how it should function, all of these things, you win. Because if you don't do it that way and they don't call you, you never know about it. Hey guys, so right now we're on the New Patient Group website, and let's talk about websites for a second. Really important to provide a unique experience because remember, you're not the only practice out there, all right? So if they're shopping around before they ever even pick up the phone to call you, important to have the mindset of how can our website be unique? How can it give them talking points? And also, how can it have the things that the millennials and the Gen Z expect? A couple things I want to talk to you about uniqueness that we strive to get our clients to by mimicking some of the things that we do in the New Patient Group site. The first one is offers, okay? Now, you don't want these to be overkill, otherwise they become annoying. And they also can affect your search engine optimization results, so very important there. But when you first arrive to the New Patient Group site, almost always, we have some kind of free offering. It could be like this current one that we have going on now. It's our free report, scripting, and video course on the 3 things to accomplish on every new patient call. It's kind of a condensed version of our popular receptionist course. Well, this is one way to get that. Now, there's very specific things that you can do as an orthodontic practice as well to have something like this come up whenever somebody reaches your site. It could be a free teeth whitening with treatment. A lot of different things you could think of. Now let's look at some other things as well. Let's go off of this pop-up and let's go down here and look at our live chat. That's Haley Shaw. She runs the digital marketing division of New Patient Group, and she's also in charge of our clients. And she does an amazing job, but she also helps out with our live chat. And our live chat, it really is a great feature for us, but it's also a necessity in today's competitive marketplace to offer that unique service on your website. We want to make sure you have that live chat feature to separate yourself from the competition, that personal touch. This is also a great conversion tool because if somebody's shopping around, then again, your website has this, but the other 2 they're shopping around on don't, it just increases the chance that they're going to choose you. It also is building a brand in their mind of excellence. A brand of what are all the things you can do outside of the specific orthodontic treatment. What are all those things you can do to generate a brand in people's mind of superiority, of excellence, of quality, of value? And this all goes in. Now, if you look at it here, the main video running on our website, that's me speaking at a practice development workshop that we have all over the country every month. This one right here, though, is what I want you to pay attention to, is the custom content. This whole website is us, and that's what we want your guys' website to be, is all you. Now, if you click here and this video pops up, this is going to be Eric Field. Now, Eric is a great COO, and he's going to be speaking to you guys in September at your guys' event. But the point being is you should have a video just like this on your website, smack dab in the middle, that the doctor pops up, it starts playing on a video fed in from YouTube, and you start talking about your practice. Maybe give a virtual tour, stand by your iTero machine if you have one, show that off a little bit. Doesn't need to be more than 3 minutes. It should be really less than 2, okay? Something quick, easy and to the point, but unique. Now, this video here is something very important. This video is actually fed in. It's not a GIF. It's actually fed in from YouTube. All right, so it's not housed on the site. That's the key, because if you have a GIF file on the homepage of your website, while it looks good, it affects negatively your search engine optimization results. It also slows down the user experience, which everybody's on a fast pace now, so you don't want. So if you house it on an outside server and bring it in, then you're not in trouble. That's the way you do it. If you come up here to the company page and the Why Us, again, what I want you to see is it's content from us, okay? So important. Your website should be, if I get to the Invisalign page or the braces page or whatever treatment you do on your website, there needs to be a video that says, click here. And there needs to be a video of you telling, hey, look, this is why you should choose us for braces or Invisalign. These are the reasons. Because it gives you that unique opportunity to tell the community via video, which people are watching video, like we talked about, more than ever before. So each one of these pages on our site is unique to us, and each page on your website should be the same. Also, because YouTube is owned by Google now, a lot of this stuff fed through YouTube, it enhances your search engine optimization results, which a lot of people don't necessarily know or pay attention to, is that the more you're recognized on YouTube as the expert in that particular field, the more Google will bump your search rankings up. All right. And that unique opportunity, again, represents itself because your competition is not doing these things. Now, in 5 years, they might be, because it's going to come to a point where business dries up in the orthodontic field so bad if you don't have a YouTube station. Does it matter that much tomorrow? No. You're going to be just fine. It always drives me, speakers who try to, oh, yeah, you're going to go out of business tomorrow, lose millions. Those scare tactics I don't think they're the right way to treat people. But the reality of the situation is that, one, it will grow your business today, but it will become an absolute necessity at some point. And because of the Blockbuster situation, none of us know when that necessity is going to happen. Could be 3 weeks, could be 3 years. So why not be the practice that is having everybody else play catch up to them, as opposed to the other way around? And these things we're talking about today is the way to blow people away with a fabulous experience while setting yourself up for success. As you see on the screen now, we're on Google, and Dr. CEO Training has been entered into that search term. Now, if you go up here, you can see there are 69,200,000 potential results. This first company here is paying to be there, so pay-per-click, which is something we as a company believe is unnecessary when you have all of your digital marketing realms working in harmony together. You can pocket that pay-per-click and just simply put, you just don't need it. Over here, you look at us, we're the very first organic search result on Google out of 69,200,000 results. Now, there's a reason why I'm showing you this. I want to first take you over to YouTube. And on YouTube, this is where a lot of younger people and even older people are now doing searches, whereas before they were maybe entering in a search term as relatable to finding a practice like yours over on Google. Now they're more likely to come over here to YouTube and enter the same thing. So here, if you type in Dr. CEO Training, new patient group controls the first page, where the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh result, eighth result, and then we're down here a bunch of more times as well. Now, the point of me showing you this is a couple things. One, we practice what we preach. It is imperative in today's competitive marketplace and the changing landscape of the digital world that you produce videos for your practice. It doesn't have to be video produced professionally, meaning you don't have to hire a company that comes in there and puts up lights. The point is you just need content about an array of things, both from your personal life and your passions, as well as your business. The other point that me showing this to you is the fact that as a company, we don't spend any money on search engine optimization for Dr. CEO Training. We don't spend a nickel. Yet out of over 60 million results, we are the very first search engine optimization result on Google. So the question is how is that happening? The reason is because Google owns YouTube. Your search engine results are becoming more and more tied directly to the amount of videos you produce properly, keyword, code, things like that, for that particular search term. So because we do so many Dr. CEO Training videos on YouTube, Google recognizes us as the expert in that area. So therefore, they reward our search engine optimization results and bump us up on the first page at Google at a 60 plus million. That is why YouTube marketing is the king of them all. It's going to be even more so as we move forward because the Gen Zs and millennials search almost exclusively on video-based platforms, and so will their kids. YouTube is a game changer for your practice. Really quick bullet point, all right? Think of it as a custom home. All right, don't think of it as a template. You want your personalities in a custom home to stand out. Like maybe a person down the street doesn't like your home, but you love it because you had it built from scratch the way you want it. That's what a website is. The templates, no. Make it beautiful and make it unique to you. No stock images. Now, there are times, even with our own clients, that we do websites for them and we're almost forced to do stock images because in the end, you've got to do it. Now, we send out a professional photographer to clients' practices, but you still have to allow them through the door. So there are times you don't have a choice, but the idea behind an ideal website, again, is mimic what you're seeing with New Patient Group. All you, your employees. Video bios. People don't read written stuff next to your ortho assistant's name. They're not going to read that, but they will watch a video. And if that video works in harmony together, it's fed in from your YouTube station. So every time it's clicked, you're advertising YouTube simultaneously. And we're getting close to the end here, but I'm going to touch more about that here in a second. Obviously, a website should be mobile friendly, have that chat on there, even online scheduling. All of these stuff. And imagine if you just did one or two of these things. Would it help? Sure, it's going to help. Is it going to really move the needle? No. The point is having a powerful digital marketing program based on stats, psychology marketing, all the things we're talking about, working together in harmony. Okay, now let's make sure this all works in harmony together, because the more everything works in harmony, the less other advertising expenses, pay-per-click expenses you need, because there's less lost opportunities, more conversion. So step one, you're going to upload that video to YouTube. You've got your content, you're going to upload that, all right? The next one is you're going to grab it, you're going to feed through your social media platforms. Let me show you how that works. Let's grab one off the New Patient Group site here. And grab this link. And now we're going to go back to, I'm going to go to my LinkedIn page, all right? We're going to paste that link in there. As you can see, it's going to automatically populate, all right? So now if I were to post this on LinkedIn, every time that gets a view, that's going to simultaneously get me a view on YouTube, which is exactly what you want to do. You want to have everything working in harmony together. Now, the next step, what you're going to do with that, is you're going to then take that to and feed through your website, all right? Same way, you're going to have your web designer, whether that's us, somebody else, you're going to hand that link to them, and you're going to say, post that on the website. So every single time it's clicked on your website, you're going to get a view as well, and that's how that works. But you guys have got to pay attention to the stats, okay? That's what a CEO entrepreneur does, is base it off of stats. So you may not even agree with it, but if the stats are arguing with you, you got to go with the stats. So my question to you is, what happens if your practice is relying on pay-per-click? Meaning that, think about in your mind, if you spend $5,000 a month as an example on pay-per-click, or 3 or 2 or 10, whatever the number is, what would happen to your organization if you cut it off tomorrow? And if you can't significantly, definitively say you would still grow more than your competition, then the 3-step process to grow in the business, digital marketing, training, and management, there's leaky holes. And again, not a criticism. None of this is supposed to be criticism. It's not that you're doing it wrong. Nothing is. It's just about how do you find ways to do it more unique and better. Because stats show, according to Blue Horizon, good statistical company, that Gen Z believes it cheapens your brand by doing pay-per-click and they won't click on them. And guess what? Gen Z's old enough now to be having kids, and their kids, etc., are going to be raised this way. Pay-per-click will eventually be very different because people won't click on them. Will that happen tomorrow? I said, no, none of this will. But it's happening. So the choice is Blockbuster or Netflix. That's the way I always, like Keynote Speak, I always have this image up on the screen and say, look, the choice is simple. Always be advancing. Never be resting on your laurels, be Netflix or Blockbuster. So with our digital marketing program, but I don't care if it's ours or somebody else's, the point of this is just to change the mindset, is that if you put all of this attention and effort into creating a unique digital presence that will increase your incoming call volume, don't you think it makes sense to have the highest trained receptionist to pick up on that patient journey of excellence that you're trying to create? and in order to convert at the highest levels to maximize your digital marketing presence. And we actually have a phone training website that we've created for you guys, npgphonetraining.com, because we're such heavy believers in this that all of our digital marketing stuff comes with our 60 video and 6 script receptionist course. We give that to people who do digital marketing with us because of how much we believe in you've got to convert via every step of the operation. But whoever you use, this is just to paint the image in your mind that you have got to be training your receptionists. They can't be answering phone calls for you unless they're 5-star customer service trained, overcoming objections, handling complaints. The list goes on, taking control, building value. And something I want to give you guys is it's a pop-up that comes up right now on our homepage on either one of those websites you see at the top. Just enter in the ask for information, and we're going to send you a free report on the 3 strategies to accomplish in every new patient call. It's also going to come with a script that can go by your phones, and it also comes with a mini video course. So basically, we take that receptionist course, and we're going to give it to you for free. And it will help you convert. But more importantly, it's going to help you convert because the patient experience will be unique, because your receptionist will be talking in a way that the other receptionists that they called won't. And our goal with everything we do, from digital marketing to the phone call and everything else, is get that patient prepared to buy before they enter your doors. That's the key, is they need to show up ready to buy because of the uniqueness that you've offered. There's a lot of free info. I'm a big believer, because I talked about just my passion. Do we want to grow as a company? Sure, everybody does. But our passion, my passion, is simply helping as many millions of people across the globe grow their business. I love it. I love seeing other people grow more than I love my own growing. And this podcast is dedicated to it. It's a lot of free information we give. It's just a New Patient Group podcast, iTunes, Apple Play, things like that. All of this mindset stuff, from digital marketing to how to run the business, get the most out of employees, is what we talk about on there. And I have guests a lot, but it's also mostly just a radio program with me on there. And I think you guys will get a lot out of it. And it's a lot of information you can take back to your practice that's going to help you. And that's why we do it.